The history of Sega. Sega was made in 1946 and originally was called Service Games. They made slot machines for military bases in the USA, but when the government banned slot machines in military bases, they knew they had to come up with something else. So Service Games bought Rosen Enterprises to form Sega Enterprises. Then Sega Enterprises bought second-hand coin-operated arcade machines and fixed them up, but they always need tons and tons of maintenance, so Sega decided to just make their own arcade machines. Sega saw that Nintendo was making home consoles, and they wanted in, so Sega started work on a home console called the SG-1000, which was actually released on the same day as the Famicom, which is the Japanese version of the NES. Sega expected to sell 50,000 units, but actually sold 160,000 units, so it was a success. Sega made many consoles over the years, like the Master System and the Genesis, but after a while the sales numbers just got lower and lower until Sega released their final console, the Dreamcast. Many said it was ahead of its time. It was released in 1998 to play online games and connect with other people, and the memory card which was in the controller had a little display on it that could show extra information from the game. At first it was a success because it was released earlier than all the other consoles in its generation and it had very good launch titles. But over time it failed because it was up against the PS2, which is the best selling console in history, and Xbox had just joined the console wars, which split the market share for video games even more. So Sega discontinued it in 2001, only 3 years after its release. But I understand why they did it, because the last year before they discontinued the Dreamcast, Sega lost $200 million. That's crazy. After that, Sega started working with other companies, most notably on the Nintendo Switch, where there's an app for Switch Online users that lets you play all the old Sega Genesis games. Subscribe! Did you know